Hi guys, in today's video, Hidemyacc will show you how to use the automation feature to create multiple simple and effective automation workflows. First, go to the automation feature in the left-hand menu. Here, you can choose to use system templates or create your own custom workflows based on your needs. Hidemyacc provides nearly 30 different automation workflows, ranging from login to account warming and interaction across various platforms such as Amazon, eBay, Facebook, Google, Instagram, TikTok, and X. All of these workflows are completely free for all account types, including trial accounts. You can view each workflow as a set of commands and edit the content to suit your needs. After clicking Save, the new workflow will be stored in your workflow library. In addition, you can duplicate a system workflow. The system will randomize the name, and you can rename the workflow for easier tracking and use. The duplicated workflow will be saved in your workflow library and will display full information such as tags and descriptions, just like system workflows. If you want to run a system workflow, click the Run button on the desired workflow, then select the profiles you want to run and configure the following settings. First is the number of profiles running simultaneously. For example, you may select 10 profiles for one workflow but set only 5 profiles to run concurrently in a single thread. Note that the maximum number of profiles running at the same time is 10. Next is the number of times the workflow will loop on the selected profiles. Then, choose how the profiles are executed, either sequentially from top to bottom or randomly. You can also toggle sound on or off and choose whether to display website images. The next setting is the maximum runtime for one thread. If the time runs out before the workflow finishes, the profiles will still be closed. Finally, set the delay time before opening the next profile. Once everything is configured, click Run to start the workflow. If you do not configure these settings, the system will use the default values. In the next section, Hidemyacc will guide you through 3 ways to create automation workflows. The first method is dragging and dropping available commands. Hidemyacc provides more than 20 different commands, divided into multiple groups based on different purposes and actions, such as opening a new tab, clicking on any element, typing text, scrolling down, scrolling up, and more. To create an automation workflow, you first need to arrange the commands according to your desired flow and edit the necessary content, such as typing text. You also need to connect the starting and ending points of the commands to form a complete flow. Click this button to let the system automatically rearrange the layout for better visibility. Hidemyacc already has detailed tutorial videos on how to use each command. You can check out the playlist in the description below. The second method is recording real user actions on a website and exporting them as an automation workflow. You can choose any profile to perform the actions, or use a quick profile. Click Start and begin performing the actions. At this point, the system will automatically record everything you do on that tab, such as opening new tabs, scrolling down, clicking buttons, and so on. After finishing, click Stop and enter a name to save the workflow. You can then continue recording actions to create another workflow or stop altogether. The new workflow will be saved as drag and drop commands. You should carefully review the workflow to avoid cases where the system captures incorrect elements. You can watch this additional video to learn how to properly capture and verify elements. The third way to create a workflow is by importing a custom-coded script. Hidemyacc supports 2 formats, TXT and Puppeteer. Simply drag and drop the file, click Save, and you're done. The new workflow will also be saved in your workflow library. In addition to creating workflows, you can export these automation workflows and import them into another Hidemyacc account to run. Hidemyacc also offers a scheduling feature that allows you to automatically schedule workflow executions. First, click the Schedule button and select New Schedule to create a new schedule. Then choose the workflow you want to run. Note that only one workflow can be selected per run. Next, select the profiles. You can quickly filter profiles by folder, name, or profile ID. Finally, configure the settings, similar to when running a workflow manually. In the Schedule section, select the execution time for these profiles, with the option to repeat daily. Enter a name and click Save to finish. Please note that your computer and the automation feature screen must be open before the scheduled run starts. You can also edit profiles or workflows in a schedule, duplicate schedules, or delete them. One more note, if you run multiple profiles simultaneously, you can choose the adaptive layout so the system automatically arranges the profiles based on the number opened. or you can customize the number of rows and columns. Before running the script, you can select Debug to check whether the script has any errors. If you no longer need the script, you can also choose Delete or delete multiple scripts at the same time. That's how Hidemyacc guides you through using the automation feature to create automation workflows that save time on repetitive tasks. You can refer to the tutorial videos on using drag and drop commands and combining them into a complete workflow in the description below. If you notice any changes in the feature, please contact Hidemyacc support via live chat for the fastest assistance, or visit the Hidemyacc documentation linked below. Thank you for watching the entire video, and see you in the next one.